it's Puppy. Okay, we have to talk about the bastardization of the term woke and the way, like, even like leftists and liberals will just completely like use the term wrong. Turn this shit off for a second. Sorry. I fucking hate when I'm watching a video, typically a TikTok, when someone will literally be, it's okay, so you're like leftist, right? Like you this is the type of person to be like pro free healthcare, free food, tax the rich, you know, like and I agree with all of those things, right? A real like leftist person, and then they'll start their fucking video with not to be too woke or some shit. What are you fucking talking about? What is wrong with being woke? Like, why does woke have like this negative connotation now? You're literally giving in to the fucking Fox News like propaganda, because that's where this came from. That is why everyone is looking at wokeness as like this like annoying like negative thing, because Fox News went on a goddamn campaign against the term because they hate everything that is leftist and fucking good. Like, what the hell is going on? They're literally acting like, oh, like woke is negative, and then y'all like took that and ran. And I'm like, why are you living up to the standards of fucking racist white people? The term woke literally stems from the term stay woke, meaning to stay aware of the fucking oppression around you, and to just like be fucking like it's literally about staying informed and letting that fuel your radicalism. It started with like black radicals saying that, and now y'all think that this is like some like shitty thing and it's bad to like be woke. Oh, not to be too woke on Maine, or like whatever the fuck. These are the same people who rightfully think that Malcolm X and MLK and Angela Davis are civil rights heroes, but being woke is shameful? What the fuck are you talking about? Why? Because a bunch of white people said that? A bunch of white people don't like it? Are you stupid? Are you dead fucking ass right now? Oh, I'm not woke enough for this. That means you're ignorant, bro. You're giving conservative. You're giving right wing. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I hate it, especially when white people say this. I saw a video, a slideshow of this like disability advocate talking about things like terms that are kind of like ableist, you know, like blind leading the blind, like shit like that. And there was somebody in the comments talking about, this is too woke for me. You're mad fucking weird, my nigga. You're mad weird, bro. Like, you're literally saying, I want to stew in my ignorance, contort yourself for my comfort to sustain my worldview. And I'm supposed to think that like this is a fucking normal person? You're not. But it's just super annoying to hear from like actual left-leaning people who actually have great takes, but they always have to put the fucking anti-woke disclaimer in there. It's so fucking weird. Like, who are you even talking to? Like, do you have a massive audience of MAGA people? What are you talking about? Like, they weren't gonna agree with you in the first place. Like, you don't have to say that shit to me. That's like starting every video with, oh, not to be pro-black or anything. Like, what the fuck? Why would you say that? Okay, awesome. Sorry, not gonna finish. Okay, super late to the game, and I don't actually want to wake this back up because it was low-key giving lesbian torture simulator, but I had to say my piece about the stupid ass I low-key chose to be a lesbian article. It is so grating to me when straight and male-attracted women act like lesbianism is the cure to misogyny or some shit, or like an escape from it. Like, you could have asked any fucking lesbian, like, do you experience misogyny? Like, what the fuck? What are you actually thinking? Like, blatant lesbophobia and male-centeredness aside, misogyny is not exclusive to dating men. Like, when are you guys gonna fucking like get that? Like, please, like, you are still going to experience misogyny even when you're not dating men. And you should know, like, you've been single before, haven't you? Like, men still fucking harass you. Like, being choosing, quote unquote, to be a lesbian is not gonna stop men from like catcalling you on the street and you having to low-key, to me, debase yourself by saying, oh, I have a boyfriend, because a theoretical man is more important and his say is more valuable than your own. Like, you're still getting paid less at work, you're still seen as less competent, less smart, less capable. Like, are you fucking serious? And that had nothing to do with dating a man. Like, it's not a solution, bitch. And what's actually crazy about this is last semester, like, I literally just wrote a fucking article on my Substack about how lesbians are excluded from online feminist theory, or it's not so much theory, we'll call it like conversation on here. Like, it's fucking insane. I feel like it's low-key related. I'm literally gonna find it right now and just like I'm gonna read it verbatim, bro. Okay, here it is. The most viral and legitimized feminist conversations and proposed solutions have catered to one type of woman, and for lesbians and the like, that is far from enough. Feminist theory online excludes lesbians by catering too heavily to heterosexual dynamics. Issues like the wage gap, unpaid domestic labor, punishing beauty standards for women, and much more are not responded to holistically. Most solutions and conversations center around turning romantic relationships and marriages with men in women's favor rather than inciting structural change. Not only are these solutions merely tackling the symptoms of misogyny, they're not applicable to lesbians or even most heterosexual women. Despite the ineffectiveness of this strategy, it's clear these conversations remain a trend because heterosexual women stand to benefit from viewing feminist issues through a heterosexist lens. Heterosexism being the belief system that denies, excludes, and stigmatizes any non-heterosexual behavior, identity, or relationship. I believe this issue, however, is currently being exacerbated by the looming recession we're facing under late-stage capitalism. This, of course, affects women to a much greater degree, and heterosexual women are simply seeking financial protection from the most obvious solution to them. Okay, so I'm basically trying to present feminism in a more intersectional lens here, mostly regarding the intersection between misogyny and capitalism, to sort of interrogate why most women are kind of falling back on these reductive solutions. Have another quote, nigga. The cost of living has skyrocketed with no sign of stopping. Workers are being abused and taken advantage of left and right. Many of us have gone into debt for educations that have failed to secure us work and are left with little to no government or even community support. Now add misogyny to all of this. Imagine being undermined and demeaned at work, laboring significantly harder than your male peers for less pay and being seen as less capable for no reason within your control. And God forbid you want a life outside of work. So you see how that's not a fucking like straight woman exclusive experience, right? So you can't just say, oh my God, I'm sorry. You can't just say, I'm just gonna go be a lesbian now and act like that fixes anything. We could have had a actually meaningful and interesting conversation about you deciding to stop dating men indefinitely until, someone actually proves themselves to be trustworthy and a suitable partner to you. And that could have been like some like actual feminist take and good, without you cosplaying as a lesbian only to be inevitably proven wrong, which like she kind of implied in the article that like she was not trying to fucking like do this for life. She's like, one day I'll definitely like get with a man eventually. And it's like, now you're just gonna make it look like, like lesbians are low-key still attracted to men. What is your fucking problem, bro? Anyway, you should read my Substack article instead. It was actually, I kind of converted it from a presentation. I feel like it maybe works a little better as a presentation. I'm gonna make a video presenting it, but yeah, you should read my shit instead, and not hers. I didn't read it. I just watched the videos. I'm not reading that shit. I hate that bitch. Why would I rage bait myself like that? God bless all the other lesbians who read it and got pissed off so I could know what the fuck was going on. Thank you. Have another quote, nigga. No, sorry. Okay. The cost of living. Holy shit. I just feel like everybody's cool with the surveillance state until you have to dig a wedgie out in public. It's not enough anymore to look around and see if anybody's like coming down the street, if anybody's gonna see you. No, you have 50 fucking cameras trained on you at all times. If you're in the subway, it's fucking over, bitch. There's a fucking camera every fucking like 2 steps. Is a goddamn camera somewhere, bitch. Next thing you know, you're Next thing you know, you're in some Content Farms compilation video talking about, oh, fucking sick, twisted lesbian pervert digs out a wedgie homoerotically. Damn.